Have you tried buying a new DJI drone lately? If so, you've probably run into frustrating messages like notify me or out of stock. Whether you're browsing Amazon, clicking through DJI's own website, or even walking into your local Best Buy, almost every new DJI drone is nowhere to be found. And you're not alone. Over the past few months, we've heard from countless drone pilots across the country who have reported the same thing. Major retailers just don't have DJI drones in stock. But what's actually going on here? Is DJI pulling out of the US? Well, not quite, but the situation is way more serious than just a supply chain hiccup. Let's walk through it. Hey, I'm Adam with UAV Coach, a leading drone education company. Today, we're unpacking what's really going on with DJI's sudden disappearance from store shelves, what it means for drone pilots like you and I, and how you can take action before it's too late. First, let's start with the basics. DJI says they're not leaving the US market. According to a company spokesperson, DJI is working with US Customs and Border Protection to resolve what they call a customs-related misunderstanding. This issue, they say, is preventing drones and parts from being imported, which is why shelves are empty. But here's where things get a little tricky. This border issue actually dates back to October of last year, when DJI drones were flagged under the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act, a US law aimed at blocking products tied to human rights violations. Of course, DJI strongly denies these allegations, but still, there has not been an official resolution announced, and US Customs still hasn't made any public statement confirming or denying why DJI shipments are being held. This issue may be the one DJI leans on to explain the lack of inventory, or why the Mavic 4 Pro, which was a highly anticipated product launch for the company, wasn't made available in the US and still isn't to the day of this recording. But the reality is that DJI is under attack in many more ways. Tariffs have been significantly impacting DJI's ability to sell into the US, potentially more than doubling their costs for doing so. And while that alone would be concerning, there's of course an even bigger elephant in the room, which is the NDAA deadline. In just a few months, December 23rd to be exact, if the US government hasn't formally audited DJI, it will automatically be banned under the 2025 National Defense Authorization Act, meaning no new DJI drones would be sold in the US. So what can you do about it? As a drone pilot, this affects more than just your hobby. DJI drones are essential tools for photographers, filmmakers, public safety agencies, and small businesses. A ban would hit all of us very hard. If you want to speak out, there is a way. There's a tool that helps you identify your local representatives in the Senate and House. We'll link it below. Once you find them, you can send a message or make a call asking them to support a formal audit instead of allowing an automatic ban to go into effect. Here's a quick script you can use if you want, which we'll also put in the description below for you to copy and paste. It only takes a few minutes to send, but your voice could really help keep DJI drones flying in the US. And of course, we'll do our best to keep you all updated with the facts as we hear about them. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you think about this entire situation. Until next time, blue skies and safe flying.